Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Thursday, January the 23rd. The year's 2025. Let's talk trading. Trading with Walmal. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine and different from Walmal's. And a friendly reminder, always have your risk management in place. Never lose more than you're willing to lose on any one single trade. So Walmal, we had some fun trading before the video.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was, went in and of course it immediately went the other. Well, it actually ran in my direction first. It should have gotten out, made 3 pips, 4 pips, something like that. By the way, I just went short. So, full disclosure.
Well, you took the M30 bottom?
I took the M30 bottom flip-flop box was actually 1 candle offset. And we'll see what it does. And we got a red H4, which is probably how many minutes old is it? It's and good grief, it's only 3 minutes old, I guess, at this point.
No, it's 32 minutes old. The H4.
No, at the M30 I was talking about.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. But in any case, so we got M30 was red, H4 is red. It just made sense for me to do it now. And if we look at the chart right now, we've got candle 1, 2, and not 3, but 4, all go down to that level, and it evened off there. So generally speaking, that means it wants to break through on that side. Of course, it's going to make a liar out of me this time. But generally, that's what it likes to do.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. I figure you must be playing the breakout because I'm looking left and I'm seeing higher lows based on there's a 2 ball and a 1 ball that's higher than a 1 ball that's even higher, and I see some blue stripes on the wicks, but it's got to bust it sooner or later.
Yeah, it's just been doing it for how long? Who knows?
Well, plus I thought you might want to, trade the edge of the range because I think before the video you said it's been stuck between, what was it, 10 and 30?
Yep.
Because I was saying, does it want the double O or does it want the 50 from this level?
Yeah.
It's got to go to one or the other.
Eventually, you would think, right?
Yeah, because, it's slightly below the 25, but it's just hanging out here. It's like,
Yeah, it's just the price doesn't know where to go, and the obvious answer to the fact that the price doesn't know where to go. It's a smart range of only 38. I mean, on my smart range, it actually shows 0%.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, I think I've got a chart. Oh, you're looking at the M30 smart range?
No, the daily smart range. It's 38 range, and the actual percentile is 0.
I don't know if I've got that on any of these. Let's see, you got the daily range. I can do it here on the simple chart. Yeah, 4 percentile, 37.7 pips.
Yeah, I'm only going back 20 candles, but
yeah,
it's just crazy.
Well, I'm looking at 250, and it's crazy.
But it's the type of day it is, just that you get days like this. Now, the interesting thing that's going to happen is that I believe it's 11 o'clock Eastern time. Trump is going to speak at Davos. So, depending on what he says and how he says it, that's a good chance that we may break out of this craziness, So, this craziness of not movement, of not actually ranging anywhere. Now, the thing is, there is movement. I mean, look at the chart. It's going up and down.
Right.
There is movement. And sometimes that, I had gotten in a trade before, and, I said, oh, dang, look at that. It moved 4 pips in one tick. So
Right.
there is movement.
Well, the other reason to go short is actually the short was back around 23, coming out of the highest open.
Right. Okay,
The
here
whole
we go.
low,
Let's
yeah.
see what it does. It's going to break the 20.
Here we go.
It
Yep.
broke it, but no close below it.
No.
But it breaks again, right that same area.
Yeah, it just did a 3-ball. But we had a red stripe even on the M1 on that the red wick there.
Here we go again. Okay, we got a new lower low.
Right.
You know, for this hour, not for the day, for the hour.
Right.
It's where we are off of the high, not by very much. We're off the high, we're 12 pips off the high.
Yeah, 12 off the high, 26 off the low. But I'm looking here at my multimeters, the higher high, higher low, lower low. And it's like 15, we've got lower high, lower low. But on M30, we've got 4 higher highs in a row and 4 lower higher lows in a row. So, but hey, your instincts were right on that short.
Yep, I just got out. I got out with 2.8 minus commission, so
Nice.
not bad little trade. You know, the thing is, you know, what's going to happen is it's now going to run all the way down to the 10.
Well,
And you say, dang, if I would have stayed.
well, that's like right before the news. You wanted it to get out at 25, and you got out at what, 20, and then it ran to 25.
Yeah, I got out. Yeah, I got out at, what did I get out at? Yeah, it was actually I got out at 24, 23.
Okay.
But still, yeah. Meanwhile,
But you were loaded for bear on that trade, weren't you? In like 3 or 4 trades or something.
I was in 3 trades at that point. Yeah.
But you know, traders, I was talking to Walmal and I said, it's really funny that it seems like more often than not, we get in a trade and we wind up down 2, 3, 4 pips so fast versus getting in a trade and being up 2, 3, 4, 5 pips so fast. It's just like, what do we have to do to fix that? If anybody has an idea or suggestion, we are all ears. Because it's just, you know, and the thing is, it's like once you experience the drawdown, you're happy to get out with the profit. And then usually price will just keep running in that direction.
Well, I think part of it, you know, Giro, is that, you know, what is the thing that you used to say all the time? You know, I only waited an hour.
Yeah.
Now the reality is, you know, on a 1 minute or a 5 minute chart, the answer could be if I had only waited 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, it doesn't seem to matter. It's that hour thing, and that's why I've taken that rule for me. If I get in a trade and it goes against me, I can't. And if I were to average in, if I be against the M30 candle color, until that candle at least covers, I just don't enter because it'll just keep sucking me in and sucking me in. I mean, most of my headaches are because I've entered on the wrong side of the M30 open, in the wrong direction. And it's really tough. I literally have to sit on my hands or fold my hands, just keep my hands off the mouse.
Well, part of that is I think you can go and attribute that to this whole idea of FOMO, fear of missing out. I see it moving in that direction, man. I got to get in on that.
Yeah.
You know, we all can fall victim to it. You know, it's sort of like, you know, it doesn't happen nearly as often as it used to back in the 90s. But remember, at Christmas time, the latest toy would come out, and you'd hear about these horrific stories that, like at a Walmart or a Target or whatever, you know, rioting in the aisles of people trying to get to that new Furby of whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just, I gotta get that. Like, my child's gonna miss out, you know. And
Right.
next thing you know, you got riots in the street. Well, why, if that's human nature, why would you think that you wouldn't have that same nature when you're trading? You know, it's like, I could have made $1 billion on that trade.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, candle 1, 2, 3 on the 1 minute is a gap up. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I did see that.
And it looks price wants to probably come back down and fill that gap, right?
Yep, just did.
No,
On
not.
my chart, it did.
No, not quite. I'm talking about the one that has that put in that lower low. The
Yeah.
next candle after that gapped up on my chart.
Yeah, it's we're talking about the same. It's just a difference of service here, because my wick went down to 23.18.
Oh wow,
Yours
mine
probably didn't.
no,
Yours probably didn't go that far.
no on the current candle, no, not at all.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a big difference.
It's crazy how we're on the same broker but on different service. And it's a difference of a little bit more than a half a pip.
Right.
I'm just sitting here on my hands waiting. By the way, this current candle it was a gap up, but it did fill it.
Yeah, it was trying to put in a blue stripe on that wick. Which, just to let traders know, if you're wondering what indicator that is, it's TROHHLC_LLHC for higher high, lower close, or lower low, higher close. And it has some settings here. You can either use the close, or you can compare to the top bottom, or you could compare to the previous high low, or you could do what I call use the fake out. That's that new option I was telling you about, Walmal, the fake out, where you want to see the candles that would have faked you out. So you go, oh. Interesting, we're like just fighting that lower wick zone of the previous M30 right now. And we got a red stripe there and a one ball blue stripe, man.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a president to talk. I think that's what's going on here. That's why we're so, what type of good things he's going to say and what type of nonsense things he's going to say.
Yeah. One thing, traders, with these stripes, you have to look at where the last 3 or 2 ball is. You kind of ignore the 1 balls. So you can see here, that's a 3 ball at the top. So you wouldn't want to take this long, because you see, if you would have gotten in, it wouldn't have paid out until a long time later. And so here, once again, 3 balls still at the top. Now you got a 3 ball at the bottom, so you wouldn't have taken this short, because you see, would have gotten burned. So if you just, either look at the 3 balls or the dynamic support resistance, whichever one put in last, you don't want to trade against it. You just don't. And, these trades, are good for, 2 or 3 pips a lot of times, sometimes more. But if you just want to get in, get out, especially if you've got any size, and, you don't want to risk having the market move against you and wind up hitting your stop when you could have had a 2 or 3 pip profit, which, can stack up some nice 20s or 50s or 100s, depending on how heavy you're trading, real quick. And you know what, fellow traders? We're just about out of time. Look at that sucker go. So anyway, I hope you guys picked up a tip or two there. And once again, if you guys know anything that how we can enter and not have to experience, anything more than a pip drawdown, I'd like to hear from you, because I want you to always remember, never forget, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.